some more attributes. हमारे पास जो जो भी सब कुछ है वो वैसा का वैसा रहेगा. So that is eternal persistence, agru lagutva gun. Then we said, okay, also we do not have to borrow space from each other. So we all have our own extension into space. We all have our own shape and we reside in our own pradesh. हम सबके पास अपनी अपनी जगह है, अपना अपना एड्रेस है टू फंक्शन. You do not borrow the space from anybody. Yes, everybody? हम जितना हम पहले छोटे से थे when we took birth and then gradually we started, growing and we started occupying more space. Yes, everyone? Correct. So, like the moment you start growing and you start occupying more state. Does it change anything in you? Do you feel like, okay, I'm feeling too heavy now for myself? You expand and you remain, and it feels so natural. Okay, I'm this big now. So this extension into space, this is my own. This space Akash Dravya is not stretching me. It is not making me grow. It is me who is growing on its own pace. Yes, so that is because of Pradeshatva Gun, that we all have our own addresses. We are not living in rented apartments. We're living in our own houses, which is our own Pradesh.
Most हो गया
And the
दोस्तों.
last, which we, hello, and the last attribute which we talked about in the last session, which we took, was Prameyatva Gun, objectivity. And this is the most important attribute, which actually proves the existence of Sarvagya, an omniscient reality. Okay, what does it mean? It means that if there is no knower, यदि कोई जानने वाला नहीं है, how will you ever say that that happened? Yes, जैसे कि आप एक बहुत दूर आइलैंड में रहते हो. That island is far, 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 far away from this place. Okay, you're residing in that island. Last night what happened, there happened a meteor shower. वहां पर एक बहुत बड़ा कोई alien element आकर गिरा और पूरे के पूरे आइलैंड को खत्म कर दिया उसने. The whole island is destroyed. Okay, the only problem was this island was not connected to internet. There was no phone facility and you never talked to me. तो आप जानते भी नहीं हो whether अनुभव exists or not. So we do not have a clue about that island and people living in that island. So what happened in that island, for us, it is as good as that nothing has happened. क्योंकि हमको नहीं पता है, किसे फिर फर्क पड़ता है that what has happened. Everybody, are you understanding? Only those things will affect you which are brought to your knowledge. If there are certain things which are not told to you, they would not impact your life in any ways. Yes? So therefore, Prameyatva Gun makes it necessary that if there are eternal substances to exist, यदि इस दुनिया में इतने सारे इनफाइनाइट द्रव्य को एग्जिस्ट करना है, देन कोई तो होगा जो सर्विलियंस कर रहा है, जो देख रहा है कि इतने द्रव्य हैं. यदि वो नहीं देख रहा है, देन हाउ डू वी नो? एंड हाउ डू वी नो अबाउट एनीथिंग देन कि चार गति है या नहीं है, नंदीश्वर द्वीप है या नहीं है, तीन लोक है या नहीं है, आठ कर्म है या नहीं है. वी विल नॉट नो अबाउट एनीथिंग if we do not acknowledge an existence of an entity who is all omniscient, जो सब कुछ जान रहा है. तो प्रमेयत्व गुण के कारण ये सारे द्रव्य कहलाए प्रमेय. Means they can be known. They are objects to somebody's knowledge. And if they are objects to somebody's knowledge, then there has to be a knowledge which is knowing them in totality. So that प्रमेयत्व गुण के कारण जो जान रहा है उस ज्ञान को we call it praman. We call it praman. What praman knows becomes prameya. प्रमेय इज व्हाट इज नोन बाय द प्रमाण. सो केवल ज्ञान वो प्रमाण ज्ञान है. It is the most authentic knowledge which knows about everything. सो प्रमेयत्व गुण से केवल ज्ञान सर्वज्ञता का प्रूफ होता है. एवरीबडी, सिंपल. यदि वी आर सेइंग दैट देयर आर सिक्स सब्सटेंसेस, if we are saying that there are infinite jivas, if we are saying there are infinite times infinite pudgal, if we are saying dharm, adharm, akash are one, and kal dravyas are uncountable in number, asankhyat, then who is the source which is who is telling us that okay, these are the numbers? Somebody will have to know before telling us. So how will he know if he cannot access this watch? So there has to be two laws. He should be capable of knowing, and this watch should be capable of being known. Two things have to happen now. Yes, for you to see this wall, you need to have your eyes so that you can see. And this wall needs to have color so that it can be seen. What if this wall is transparent? How will you see it? It will be invisible. You cannot see it. So we require two qualities. One, eyes on me. I should have eyes so that I can see this wall. Then visibility of the wall is also required. यदि मेरे पास आंखें हैं, if I have eyes, but the wall is invisible, can I see it? I cannot. Just like I cannot see the air. Can you see air with your eyes? Why you cannot see? Do you not have eyes? No, no, we have eyes. But the air does not have color. It is invisible. So having eyes alone is not the requisite that you can see everything. Even that particular object should also have the attribute of being seen. The color can be seen. Non-color cannot be seen. Similarly, now we are not talking about seeing. अब हम देखने की बात नहीं कर रहे. देखना तो एक लिमिटेड आईज के कारण होता है, पर मुझे हवा नहीं दिख रही है. But the AC is on and I can shiver. I can feel the cold breeze. So I am knowing na that wind is blowing. How am I knowing? I'm knowing it through sense of touch. Though I cannot see the air, but I can feel the air. तो अब हम देखने की बात नहीं कर रहे, अब हम जानने की बात कर रहे हैं. वॉट कैन आई नो? हम क्या क्या जान सकते हैं. सो हम जानने के लिए हमें क्या चाहिए? देखने के लिए वी वांटेड आईज. जानने के लिए वी शुड हैव ज्ञान. तो क्या अकेली ज्ञान होने से हम जान लेंगे कि नो? अकेली आईज होने से थोड़ी ना देख लेते थे. जिसको देख रहे थे दैट ऑब्जेक्ट शुड ऑल्सो हैव कलर. या एवरीबडी, सिमिलरली अब मुझे यदि जानना है एंड आई हैव कॉन्शियसनेस, डज दैट मेक मी एलिजिबल टू नो एवरीथिंग? के नो. वेदर द ऑब्जेक्ट यू आर ट्राइंग टू नो अबाउट कैन बी नोन. क्या वो जिसको जानना है वो जाना जा सकता है? उसके जाने जा सकने के लिए ये वाला कॉमन एट्रीब्यूट है जो हर एक सब्सटेंस के पास होता है. वी आर कॉलिंग दैट एट्रीब्यूट एज प्रमेयत्व. What we are calling this attribute as prameyatva. Prameyatva gun is that chip, that installed chip in every substance, because of which a Keval Gyani Bhagwan, a Sarvagya, an all-knowing entity, can see that dravya, can know that dravya, can perceive that dravya. Understood? So it will act like a CCTV camera. It will act like the surveillance system of this entire universe, which lets us know that कौन-कौन है यहाँ पर. Fine. किसी को अभी तक कोई question है? Anybody has any doubt, any difficulty about these 6 universal laws? Please ask. I will really appreciate. यदि नहीं आया है समझ में, if you're not getting like why are we reading this, you can ask this. If you are getting difficulty in processing this, please ask. यदि आपको लग रहा है I'm feeling out of context, क्यों हम पढ़ रहे हैं ये, please ask. I need to know that whether what I'm talking is striking, is making sense to you. Please, anybody. Soham, getting what I'm saying? नहीं आ रहा है समझ कुछ भी? अच्छा, you're getting it. Okay. Prisha, getting any question, any difficulty? Is it too complicated?
Anubhav ji, I
No?
have a question.
Yes, please, please.
What if I don't know all these things? What will I miss out? ये सब अगर मैंने नहीं जानी छह द्रव्य तो क्या फर्क पड़ेगा?
Uh,
Like, or
a
rather,
lot.
what is the use of knowing? How can I apply this into my life?
See, for me to know every object personally, कि ये है, ये है, ये है, ये है, this is my neighbor, he is my relative, or that is built by that king about 1,000 years ago. That is all general knowledge. That is all mugging up. That is all data, information. राइट जो हमें जनरल नॉलेज में याद कराया जाता है हु वाज द फर्स्ट प्रेसिडेंट व्हेन डिड दिस कंट्री गॉट इट्स इंडिपेंडेंस हाउ मेनी पीपल हैड टू ले डाउन देयर लाइव्स when were the dinosaurs roaming around on this earth, how far is sun, how many light years away is Mars from earth, all
Hmm.
these things you'll have to learn these facts, and knowing these facts will only earn you some brownie points if you're participating in some general knowledge competition, if you're appearing in some Olympiad, if you're going for some school challenge or quizzes, right? Now, the question is, do I need to know so much of data? No, you do not need to know. आप सब कुछ जान भी नहीं पाओगे अभी. It is not humane कि आप इतना सारा डेटा प्रोसेस कर लो. What AI can do in seconds, हमें हमारी लाइफ लग जाती है वो करने में. ठीक है. तो जैसे कि आई कैन नॉट कंपेयर माई सेल्फ टू अ कंप्यूटर कि जैसे कंप्यूटर 24 घंटे काम कर सकता है, प्रोसेसिंग कर सकता है. बट इफ यू आस्क मी टू प्रोसेस फॉर 24 hours, and if I do not sleep for 24 hours, it will directly impact my health. I'm not made to do constantly work, 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 work. I cannot. This is not humane. We need rest. We have limitations. We cannot remember everything. We do not have a storage that, can be accessed whenever you want to access it. Sometimes you forget some things. Sometimes the things are on your tongue, but they do not come out. You know that, oh, I recall it. Just give me a minute. What do we say it? So you cannot. हम ये human है, ठीक है? But what do we need to know? To at least have life filled with inquiry, filled with logic. I at least need to know about the outline of this world, that how things function, what all are there. If I'm entering in a jungle, मैं एक जंगल में जा रहा हूँ, मेरी जर्नी उस जंगल में ही रहने वाली है. ठीक है, I may not be knowing about the species of every leaf, every flower, every plant, what types of fruits are going to be there. But mota mota, I should know that in this jungle, expect a tiger. In this jungle, while you're roaming, expect a few robbers, expect a few dacoits. You need to know something about that jungle. That, okay, if you're crossing this jungle, cross it while it is still a day. Raat ko it gets really dangerous. In this jungle, if you're crossing, carry these many liters of water with you because you'll not get any water source inside this jungle. So I need not know every tiny detail of that jungle, but I need to know what are the important survival things for me. So we all are in this jungle of sansar. And though I cannot know everything about everything, but I would want some expert, some guide to tell me that what should I be aware of. So my guide is my Sarvagya Bhagwan. I'm trusting him because he's all knower. And I'm saying, Sarvagya Bhagwan, you have seen everything. Do not give me everything. You just tell me mota mota the structure of this world. So he did not tell me that how many types of dravyas are there. He said that there are 6 categories of dravyas. He just told me how you would describe a jungle to me. That, okay, in this jungle, you'll get these flowers blooming in this summer, in this spring. You will get these many very cute, loving animals, but these many dangerous animals. You will get these medicines, you will get this water source, and you will get these type of people, or there will be no traffic at all, or tribal people maybe. So
Hmm.
you outline mota mota the categories to me. You did not tell me the names of those robbers. You did not tell me anything about which species of those flora and fauna is. You did not tell me about every bird, every animal. You just told me that there are some dangerous animal. There are some really harmful fruits. You should not taste every fruit that you see. So
Hmm.
you just told me about a few categories this is to expect. So this is what our Sarvagya Bhagwan is doing. He is telling me about the categories. But now beware, जो आपको जंगल के बारे में बता रहा है, आप एक बार उससे पहले पूछ लो, has he ever gone to the jungle? Who is your guide? Just ensure this little piece of information. मोटा मोटा तो मैं भी यहां से बैठ के आपको बता दूंगा कि जंगल में शेर होते हैं, घबराना नहीं, थोड़ा थोड़ा दिन में ही चले जाना, ये तो मैं भी बता दूंगा बिना जंगल में जाए. बट वॉट इज स्पेसिफिक टू दैट जंगल? For that, I need a person who has already visited, not once, not twice, but multiple times, who is habitual of that jungle. So now I'm looking for the guide. I'm looking for answers while I'm trapped in this samsar jungle. And I'm looking for somebody who knows in and out of this jungle. So it is not necessary for me to have every detail of this jungle, but I would really appreciate if the guide I'm approaching knows everything about this jungle. So therefore, we need a Sarvagya who knows this world in and out. And we are not expecting him to make us Sarvagya by his wisdom. Otherwise, it will be very overwhelming to us. I would rather want, oh Sarvagya Bhagwan, just help me with this much of knowledge, which helps me cross this jungle, because this route is very difficult for me and very crucial for me to cross. तो अब हमारे भगवान हमको अनंत द्रव्यों की बात नहीं बता रहे, वो 6 द्रव्यों की बात बता रहे हैं. हमारे भगवान हमको अनंत गुण नहीं बता रहे, वो 6 गुण बता रहे हैं. बोल रहे देखो, ये 6 द्रव्यों के 6 गुण आप समझ लोगे ना, यू विल विन दिस जंगल, आप निकल जाओगे यहां से. पर मेरे को उन सर्वज्ञ भगवान का विश्वास होने के लिए ये जानना जरूरी है. मैं तो नहीं जानता सब कुछ, बट इज इट पॉसिबल कि कोई सब कुछ जान सकता है? इफ दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल, देन ही इज नॉट माई गाइड.
Hmm. Hmm.
तो वी आर एस्टेब्लिशिंग दिस पॉसिबिलिटी, वेदर इट इज पॉसिबल फॉर somebody to know everything.
Hmm.
Not whether I want to know everything, I don't want to know everything. It is very overwhelming for me to know everything. And in this dire state of rag and dvesh, the more I hear about war, the more I hear about killings, the more I hear about markets, it makes me more ragi and dveshi. Instead of soothing me, it is actually fueling the kashaya in me. So this knowledge without vitaragta is very dangerous. इसलिए हम लोग वीतरागी ज्ञान को पूछते हैं. रागी ज्ञान तो डिप्रेशन में चला जाएगा बाद में. Right? So knowledge is only adored when it is with detachment, it is with vitaragta.
Hmm.
If knowledge is coming along with rag, that knowledge will be disastrous. ऐसा ज्ञान जो राग और कषाय के साथ आता है, वो आत्मघाती ज्ञान होता है. वो ज्ञान भव को खत्म करने के काम नहीं आता है, वो संसार को बढ़ाने के काम आता है. थिंक ऑफ द पीपल who invented nuclear bomb. Were they stupid people? Did they not have knowledge? They were greatest minds, great physicists, great mathematicians, great chemical engineers. But उनका ज्ञान उनके भवों को बढ़ाने में काम आया, अधर्म को बढ़ाने में काम आया, या उन्होंने अपने का भला किया, उनके सुख शांति के काम उनकी विजडम आई होगी. दिस इज वेयर द वीतरागता बिकम्स क्रूशियल. कि जिसके हृदय में वीतरागता और आचरण में करुणा नहीं है, कंपैशन नहीं है, उसका ज्ञान हमेशा विध्वंसकारी होगा. हिज ज्ञान विल ऑलवेज ईदर बियरिंग द फ्रूट्स ऑफ ग्रीड, डिसीट, और he'll be a self killing soul, क्योंकि वो अपने आप को नरक और निगुत की तरफ लेकर जाएगा. तो जब ज्ञान के पास वितरागता का आइडियल नहीं होता, देन दैट ज्ञान, यदि आपका समय अच्छा चल रहा है, सो इट फ्यूल्स योर ग्रीड, दैट ओके और अच्छा करते हैं अनुभव, दिस इज वर्किंग, वील बी बिलियनियर्स. क्या करूंगा मैं बिलियनियर होके, मुझे नहीं पता है. मैं खाता वही जैन फूड हूं, उसमें ज्यादा महंगा खाना होता नहीं कि मैं पैसे खर्च कर पाऊंगा. मेरे को लेदर पहनने की आदत नहीं कि मैं महंगे कपड़े पहन पाऊंगा. मेरे को ऐसी जगह देखने जाने का मतलब नहीं है जहां पर मुझे पिंजरों में कैद सी एनिमल्स को या वाइल्ड एनिमल्स को देखने जाना पड़े. मेरे पास खर्च करने का कुछ है नहीं. और मैं, क्योंकि मेरे पास वीतरागता का आइडियल नहीं, आई वॉन्ट टू बी अ बिलियनियर. I want to have $1 billion, but I don't know what will I do of those $1 billion because my lifestyle does not require me to spend $1 billion. क्या करूंगा मैं? 4 कार खड़ी कर लूंगा तो भी 4 कार ही की तो टेंशन मेरे सामने रहेगी, उनकी सिक्योरिटी की, उनके देख परख की. सो एम आई एडिंग ट्रबल विद दिस वेल्थ, और एम आई बीइंग रिलीव्ड? आई एम बीइंग पेसिफाइड विद द एडिशन ऑफ दिस वेल्थ. तो ज्ञान which does not have the ideals of Vitaragta, it is a very disastrous Gyan. It's a very bad proposition. So we have a Vitragi Bhagwan whom we are asking, कि Bhagwan, I do not know much about this jungle of samsar, but I really think logically that this wall could be seen because it allowed me to see. It had color. Similarly, I can see so many things in this room, not because I have eyes, but because these things are exposing themselves to me. And there are certain things which have not exposed themselves to my eyes, like air in this room. Yes, similarly, Bhagwan, there are so many substances. Is it possible that there is a knower who knows all of these substances? If there is that knower, I want to meet that knower and I want to listen to him, what he has in summary to tell me for my this short journey. तो सर्वज्ञता हमारे लिए इसलिए आइडियल है बिकॉज दे टेल अस द वे. पर यदि आप पूछो मुझे वीतरागी होना है कि सर्वज्ञ, मुझे वीतरागता चाहिए. सर्वज्ञता इज द कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री प्राइज you get when you become Vitragi. So you have to be Chin Mohi, then automatically you'll be Kevli. It's not other way around that you become Kevli first and then Vitragta will follow. No. Sarvagyata follows Vitragta and not the other way around. तो हमारे जीवन का यही उद्देश्य है, जितना हो उतनी कषाएं खत्म हो. जिन्हें सुखी होना हो वे कषाएं ना करें, पंडित टोडरमल जी सेड इन मोक्षण प्रकाशित ग्रंथ. तो हमारे जीवन का उद्देश्य ये नहीं कि जिन्हें सुखी होना हो वो बहुत सारी पढ़ाई करें. नहीं नहीं नहीं, ज्यादा नहीं पढ़ना है. ऐसे तो नरक गति के जीव सम्यक दृष्टि कैसे होंगे? दे डू नॉट गेट लाइब्रेरी इन नरक, दे डू नॉट गेट एनी ट्यूशंस, एनी स्वाध्याय इन नरक, yet they attain सम्यक दर्शन. तिरंश गति, काउ, deer, elephants, lions, without reading a single word, they become Samyak Drishti. Because Moksha Marg does not want us to read more. It wants us to contemplate more, to calculate your own parinam. हमारे भाव कैसे होते हैं, हम कितना दूसरों के प्रति उदार हैं, how resilient we are towards the atrocities of this world, and how kind we are towards the other beings, and how contemplating our inner self is towards our own life. तो ये जो करता है उसके जीवन में सुंदरता आती है. His life becomes beautiful. So therefore, while we are talking about Prametva Gun and establishing the possibility of Sarvagya, it is not out of our hunger for knowledge. No, I want peace, not knowledge. The peace will come through right knowledge. Therefore, I am adoring the right knowledge, but not for knowledge. but for peace. Yes, I have my goal clear. मेरे को शांति चाहिए, ज्ञान नहीं चाहिए. वो ज्ञान से शांति आएगी, इसलिए मैं ज्ञान का उपाय कर रहा हूं. ज्ञान के लिए ज्ञान का उपाय नहीं कर रहा हूं. दिस इज नॉट फॉर नॉलेज. जो ज्ञान के लिए ज्ञान की साधना करते हैं, वो बड़े बड़े प्रोफेसर्स बन जाते हैं, फिलोसोफर्स बन जाते हैं, लेकिन दुर्भाग्य है उनका ज्ञान उनके ही काम नहीं आ पाता. राइट. सो जिसको ज्ञान के लिए ज्ञान चाहिए, उसका ज्ञान दुनिया के काम भले ही आ जाए, उसके काम नहीं आएगा. पर जिसको शांति के लिए, समता के लिए ज्ञान की आराधना करनी है, दोज हु आर सर्विंग टू दिस ग्रेट ट्रेडिशन ऑफ नॉलेज फॉर देयर ओन डिपैशनिंग, फॉर देयर ओन बेनिफिट, दे will actually reap the fruits of real knowledge. सम्यक ज्ञान का फल उनको मिलेगा. ठीक है. तो अब हमारे पास प्रॉब्लम है, बिकॉज आई वॉन्ट टू ensure myself that the guide I am listening to knows about this jungle. So I want him to be Sarvagya. Then only I'll listen to him. And I'll request him that I have very small mind. भगवान मुझे ज्यादा नहीं समझता है, आप मुझे थोड़ा पर काम का बताना, लेकिन आपको तो सब पता है ना. आपको तो सब पता है, क्योंकि आपको पता होगा तब तो मैं आपके सामने आशा से आऊंगा. If you do not know, then how will I come to you? Why will I come to you? Okay, everybody understood? तो अभी हम ये भगवान की परीक्षा कर रहे हैं, वेदर वितरागी सर्वज्ञ भगवान इज पॉसिबल और नॉट. फाइन. ठीक है. तो भगवान ने क्या बताया? भगवान ने हमको बहुत सुंदर बातें बताई. उन्होंने बोला, देखो, इस दुनिया में कोई काम आप नहीं कर सकते हो, क्योंकि आपकी एग्जिस्टेंस को ही आपने नहीं किया है. Let's watch a simple small video. I like this video, and I would want to hear from you guys that what did you see in this video, and can you apply the six attributes which we have just discussed to this video? These are the six attributes, the World Constitution. Let's see this video. Yes, everyone. Did you see the video? एक बहुत delicious drink was being prepared. Yes. Arna, can you tell us what did you see?
They were like preparing water in different ways and trying to show it was different. Like they were freezing the water, which is still water, and putting it as ice. Then they were getting water, blending it, making it to syrup, but it's still water, and putting it on top, making it look like say it's very
So
fancy.
so the end, the drink you get at the end after doing all this adventure, will it not be delicious? Like, how would
The,
it taste?
the end result tastes the same as the start result. It's both water. It's just like he just in different forms. He tried to make it into different forms to make it look different, kind of.
Oh, you're saying that there will be no change in taste of it at the end after doing so much?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. So what Aina explained us that it was all water, sometimes in a frozen form, like in ice, sometimes in liquid, sometimes it was in a sachet, sometimes it was in that beaker. And then we stirred it, then we stirred again, then we poured some more of liquid, and then we prepared the final what juice, whatever. Yeah. So I would want to hear from you guys. What do you infer from this? Anybody who would want to, in the context of what we learned, anybody who can think of something, can you link this video with what we learned, whatever since like so far? Anybody? There is no right or wrong in these types of questions. I just showed you a video. Whatever clicks, please say. Nobody will judge you. No, there's no right, no wrong. Whatever you can relate to, relate it.
Like the Atma remains the
Aina, you
same.
will start? Yes.
The Atma remains the same no matter the form. Like we're all the same, but we just have different kind of looks.
Okay, okay, good. So no, regardless of all our efforts, the things do not change. You know, there is no change that can be done. Any attribute that you can recall with this, any definition, any out of six attributes, which attribute does not let you change? I'll give you options, yeah, so that you can recall the names. Good, good, very good, Anna. You have put up a good point. I'll give you the six options. Yeah, so these are the six options. Astitva, Vastutva, Dravyatva, Pradeshatva, Gurultva, Prameyatva. You said that despite all our efforts, things don't change. They don't convert. Which attribute tells us so? Out of these six, which attribute facilitates?
I can't read
I
Hindi.
can't read Hindi.
Sorry? Oh, you're sorry. I'm so sorry. Do I have it in English? Oh, okay. So we have the attribute of objectivity. We have the attribute of extension into space, pradeshatva. Then we have this eternal persistence attribute, agru lagutva. We have substancehood, dravyatva. We have casual efficiency, vastutva. And we have astitva, eternal existence. Which should it be?
Is it eternal existence?
Sorry?
I don't know. I think it's eternal existence, maybe.
Eternal existence, astitva. Okay, good, 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 because it did not cease to exist. Anybody who wants to say anything about this video, anything that you could understood, or was it like too simple or too difficult? Come on. Shrey, Soham, Prisha, Yash, Shreya, Kahan, anybody. Whatever comes to your mind seeing the video.
Lagutva.
Yeah, Agru Lagutva, right. Good. Can you throw some light to it?
It's because they keep on trying to change it, but the substance, it won't change. It's just the same, just looking different.
Good, good. So, Arna said it from the perspective of its existence, and she said it is astitva or eternal existence. You said it from our effort to change it, and we could not change it because the properties cannot be exchanged. Agru lagutva. Very good. So we have two answers. Both are correct. Very good. Any other thing? Other interpretation? Forget what Arna said. Forget what Soham said. If you could think of anything with that video, not just about six attributes, about six substances, about the world order, anything. Yes, I would want to hear it. Yes, Kahan, very good.
Everyone is the same no matter how much hard work or something someone does, but they're just same.
Yes, 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 yes. How? Very
Like
good.
no matter like they want, like no matter how they look or something, everyone is same, equal.
So you're saying that a jiva in Naragati, a jiva in Nigod, and Siddha Bhagwan, they all are same?
No, like what I'm saying is, like no matter how someone looks, how much money that person has, anything, but everyone is same. Like if one person has is a billionaire, other person is not a billionaire, but they still are same, equal. Like
How? How?
Like for one example, they both are Jeev.
Exactly. So same way, a person who is Siddh and a person who is Nigodya, they both are same. They both are Jeev. They both have same type of attributes. Yes, the
Yeah.
only drama is happening in Pariyai, in their modes. But from the perspective of what matter they are built of, they are same. Yes, Kahan, right?
Yes.
Good, good, good. See, so we need to, we need to also master this art that can be, for the time being, ignore the form and see the substance for what it is. It can be ice, it can be water, but they both are the same things. Ice is not more of water. Water is not less of ice. These are the forms. Water is water. Whether it is in ice form, whether it is in liquid form, whether it is in gas form. It is what it is. Right? Okay, good, good, good. Okay, yes, Ruhiji, what do you want to say? Sorry, not Ruhiji. Sorry. Yes,
It
please.
also has Pradeshatva gun because everything is taking up space. It's not just
Yeah.
disappearing, and it's taking up the same amount of space.
So my question to you would be, if I have one glass of water in this left hand, one glass of water in right hand, if I mix up the two in one container,
Mhm.
will the water mix up in that container of these two glasses or will it remain different because of Pradeshatva gun?
Um, it will
Hmm.
mix up, but it still takes up space.
Yeah. So how do you say that it does not mix up?
Sorry?
How do you say so it does not mix up or it does it mix up?
It mixes with the other
It
water.
mixes. Are you sure? Let's do this. Let's do this. This glass is 500 ml glass.
Yes.
This glass is 500 ml glass. I poured this into one container.
Yeah.
How many ml of solution do I have?
You have 1 liter.
So 500 got mixed with 500 or
Oh
it
no,
remained 500, 500.
it remained
So you made
500,
it.
500.
They did not
Yes.
mix, right?
No, we
Every
added them
milliliter
together.
was there. So they did not leave their space.
Yes.
Together they increase the requirement of space. They were in 500 ml glass. Now they cannot be contained in 500 ml container like we do in puja, chandan and jal. We pour both in one container. That one container is bigger than these jal and chandan one because it will not seize its property of extension into space. Brilliant, very good. So Pradeshatva gun is also displayed. See how every unit of a substance is claiming its authority that, okay, now you have 2 liters of water, but you need to make sure that you have 2 liters of container also to make up for this water because it will not leave its Pradeshatva gun. Very good. Anything else? So we have 3 attributes we have discussed so far. We have Astitva, as told by Arna. We had Agrulagutva by Soham. And we also now just discussed about the Pradeshatva gun. Now, 3 more remain. Anything else that you can think of thinking about this video? Raina, you want to say more?
Yes, I have
Yeah,
another one.
please.
Pra-
Yes.
Prametva gun because it's coming in our knowledge that okay, this is ice, so it's coming in our knowledge, or this is the ice is being grinded, it's being grinded up. So again, it's coming into our knowledge.
Let me ask you this. So he in between there he cut open a sachet
Yes.
and then he poured the liquid into that container.
Yeah.
How did you get to know that it is water and it is not some other solution which is looking like water?
Because it just looked like water.
No, but it's not just water which is transparent. How did you know that? Okay, even after cutting this session, when he opened it, even when he started pouring, it looked like it is water, right? To us?
Yeah.
Yeah. See how? How? We do not get this clarity that how clear our knowledge is. No, we know that okay, water in some form looks like some other liquids can also claim themselves to be water, but seeing its strength, seeing its thickness, seeing its liquidity, we quickly get that, oh no, this is water, this is not water, right? Why? Because of Prametva Gun, which is telling that substance is telling me that I'm water, not my knowledge is telling that this is water. So that Prametva Gun, by Prametva Gun, the substance advertises its own existence. Very good. So Prametva Gun is also there. Yes, anything, Aruhi, that you would want to say? Jinali? Anything from that video? It could be any random thing that you observe. If anybody wants to say something in philosophical sense, in poetic sense, what that person was doing, he was trying to create something which is non-water. Yes, yes, yes. Jinali, you're saying?
Well, I got that basically he was having water in different forms and mixing them together. So it was basically saying that if whether you're a Manusya Gati Jeev or a Siddh Bhagwan, if you have worked super hard but you have the same like base knowledge, like he had water. If you have the base knowledge that you are Atma, you are all the same.
Oh, okay. So you gave us a philosophical point of view. Very good. Yes, so if you know the crux that you are Atman, so whether you are Tiryansh Gati's Jiva or you are Dev Gati's Jiva, you are walking on the right path. You are in Moksha Marg because you have found the crux. Beautiful, beautiful. I would also see it, drawing from here where you have left it, Jinali. I would also see it because they had only water. So, by using just water, despite it being in different forms, by mixing water, by stirring water, all that you could get was water. But then, what did you get? Water to already was water. Am I making sense? Let it process very slowly. I had water, I had lemon, I had sugar, I had salt. I mixed up and then I add up some sugar. What did I make?
Lemonade.
Laminate, right? You saw? I made laminate. What did I make? I made laminate. Okay? Now, like I change it. I replace sugar, lemon, salt. I replace all these things with water. So now I have water, 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 and I add up everything. What do I make?
Water.
Arey, say,
Water.
what do I make? I'll keep two different desks, okay? So here, I had water, lemon, sugar, salt, and I added up everything. What did I make?
Lemonade.
Laminate. Now again, same number of containers, same. Water, 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 water. I add up everything. What did I make?
Water.
Did I make water? Water to already was there. What did I make?
Nothing.
Nothing. So here I could not make anything, and here I could make lemonade. So only one thing could be true. Either I did not make lemonade or I made water. You tell me what is true. ऐसे नहीं हो सकता ना हम दोनों जगह जगल करें. यहां पर जब मैंने पानी 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 मिलाया तो क्या बना? कुछ नहीं बना. पानी का पानी रहा. फाइन, ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड. आई डिड नॉट मेक एनीथिंग डिस्पाइट ऑल माई एफर्ट्स. अंडरस्टूड, ठीक है, आई डिड नॉट मेक एनीथिंग. वाटर रिमेन्ड वाटर. फाइन. मैं दूसरी डेस्क पर आया. मैंने पानी में नींबू डाला, शक्कर डाली, सॉल्ट डाला, है ना, और सबको मिला दिया. What did I make?
Lemonade.
I made lemonade or lemonade made lemonade. When water makes itself, जब पानी को मिला रहे हैं तो पानी रह रहा है, तो फिर ये मैंने कैसे लेमनेड बना दिया? ये तो इस नींबू ने, शक्कर ने, सॉल्ट ने ही बनाया ना. Everybody, see, this is where these 6 attributes are going to function. This is where the crux of it is going to come. जब हमारे पास इंग्रेडिएंट सेम होता है, मैं आपके सामने सॉल्ट 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 रखो, बोलूं कुछ बनाओ, तो what will you say? What will I make of salt? Salt will remain. So you need an ingredient. So if salt cannot make anything other than salt, then how come lemon will do anything other than what lemon does? How will sugar do anything other than what sugar does? How will salt do anything other than what salt does? And how would water do other than what water does? You're just mixing them all together. They all are doing their individual work. You are taking that pride by giving it just a new name. I made lemonade. You did not make anything. You made arrogance. Lemon, sugar, salt, water, they all were using a same
Sorry, अनुभव जी, सॉरी अनुभव जी, आपकी आवाज कट रही है. Sorry, is he here? Okay. I think we had a glitch in he had a glitch in his connection. Okay, maybe he'll just join back very, very soon. In the meantime, a challenge for each one of you tonight. जो 6 सामान्य गुण अनुभव जी ने सिखाए, उसको इस वीडियो पर अप्लाई करना है. And each one of you needs to do it. It's super simple. Already Kahan, Rena, Janali has started with it. Can we enumerate? हाँ बस आगे अनुभव जी. Think, remember the 6 सामान्य गुण? हाँ बस.
So sorry, I dropped off. Yes. So I think you guys will think on this. I'll share this video again. See it again. हम सब सिर्फ जानते हैं. We only know. And then we know we become over smart. So we start collecting things. And then we try some combinations, permutations. And then something new pops up. And then we think that we have made it by forgetting these eternal constitutional principles that we did nothing in this making. These individual entities did not leave their individuality, and that's how this lemonade has come into existence. Yes, everybody, these are the principles which you'll be able to appreciate in every sphere of your life. Start thinking about your car, start thinking about your gadgets, start thinking about your pen, pencil, notebook. You will be able to appreciate how these 6 eternal attributes are guiding principles so that this world is operating like it is operating by keeping our individuality and self respect intact. ठीक है? In the next class, we'll see one more video. We'll try to apply more applications of these 6 attributes, and then we'll transition to a very interesting topic, which is the periphery of this topic, which is called of abhav, so that we have our complete elementary knowledge set up. तो हमें पता रहेगा कि how to deep dive into Jain philosophy or the philosophy of life. Okay? Okay, I'll stop here. Sorry. Yes.
चलिए बहुत सुंदर अनुभव जी. Beautiful. There is so much food for thought. And I'm sure by the time next week, everyone will have drilled through and come to reply. बहुत सुंदर.
चलो, next to जिम्बानी स्तुति. निज निधि निज में बताई यह अनंत उपकार है, उसके लिए जिन वाणी माँ को वंदना शत बार है उसके लिए चिन्ह पाणी माँ को वंदना शत बार है 9 times from Mukar mantra. पूरी द्वादशांग मई जिनवाणी माता की जय हो। पीतरागी सर्वज्ञ अरहंत सिद्ध परमात्मा की जय हो। आचार्य उपाध्याय साधु परमेष्ठी भगवान की जय हो। जैन धर्म की जय हो। जय जिनेन्द्र। थैंक यू एवरीवन।
Jai Jinesh.
जय जिनेन्द्र।